good guys have Nick Fury as their super spy, the bad guys have this dude. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we will explore the comic book origins of Spymaster. As with most comic book characters, there are often reimaginings and different versions to a character's past. We have chosen to primarily follow the storyline which unfolded in 1971's Iron Man numbers 33 to 36, which was expanded upon in 1990's Iron Man number 254 and 2006's Iron Man The Inevitable numbers 1 and 2. 3 different people have taken on the persona of Spymaster, a brilliant tactician with a knack for infiltrating seemingly airtight businesses and organizations. Let's take a look at how they all started.
I should probably look into that once my decryption program finishes breaking into all of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s secure files.
I'm sorry, did you say?
Jarvis has been running it since I hit the bridge. In a few hours, I'll know every dirty secret S.H.I.E.L.D. has ever tried to hide. Blueberry?
The first Spymaster didn't have a proper origin story. He debuted in a 1971 Iron Man story arc as the leader of the Espionage Elite, a gang of thieves who were hired by Zodiac to infiltrate Stark Industries. Spymaster's team consisted of 5 highly trained and specialized individuals who worked together like a well-oiled machine. Over the course of the story, they managed to cause trouble for Iron Man and his allies, Daredevil and Madame Mask.
Whitney, how touching that you remember my ever-handsome love, but Whitney's gone. These days I'm known as Madame Mask, thanks to you.
Perhaps appropriately, little was actually revealed about this Spymaster's origins. He was essentially just a mercenary with a supreme talent for skullduggery. Readers did learn a bit more about the second Spymaster, who appeared in 1990. Taskmaster, a costume villain who's an expert at training other villains, held a competition among several of his most promising recruits. The students were competing to become the right-hand man of Justin Hammer, another of Tony Stark's archenemies. There would be one winner and the rest would die.
I want to make Iron Man look like an antique. I want to go to that Stark Expo. I want to take a dump in Tony's front yard. You know what I'm talking about?
One student, a man known only as Number 1, was clearly intent on not only survival, but winning, because those are the same thing. He had sabotaged the gun of one of his teammates, causing him to fail the first test. He next booby-trapped the room of another student, and in the final showdown with the remaining competitors, he ruthlessly dispatched them with ease. The Taskmaster rewarded Number 1 with the costume of Spymaster. He still had one task left, however, to bring back the golden ornament on the Christmas tree at the Stark Enterprises party. Initially disguised as Santa, Spymaster went about his assignment. Iron Man appeared, of course, but was forced to let the villain free in order to avoid putting innocent lives in danger, and thus was born the second Spymaster. 2006 saw the birth of the third Spymaster. Sinclair Abbott was seemingly a wealthy philanthropist, but he had a fondness for the darker side of things. Abbott contacted another Iron Man villain, the Ghost, to propose a team-up. As they talked, readers were reminded that the Ghost had killed the original Spymaster. They also learned that Sinclair Abbott had recently had the second Spymaster killed, leaving the way open for him to take on the identity himself. Exactly why Abbott was intent on becoming a villain was kind of unclear. However, part of it was simply his ego. He felt that villains were defined by the heroes they fought. Tony Stark had recently come out as Iron Man, but was now claiming that someone else had taken over as the Armored Avenger. Abbott believed that this was insulting and felt that it was incumbent upon his foes to teach Iron Man a lesson. Besides, Stark had recently latched on to some impressive weaponry that Abbott wanted for himself. And so, Abbott struck out as Spymaster, hoping that the third time would be the charm. While none of the various Spymasters have possessed superpowers, they each have been supreme strategists and excellent fighters. With their inclination for sabotage and their willingness to do anything to accomplish their goals, they have been deadly enemies for any superhero who crosses their paths. Are you a fan of any of the Spymasters? For more comic book origins, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
I got him!